While some planetary shifts come in with a bang, others are quite subtle, but equally powerful and life-changing. Neptune in Pisces, arriving on April 4th and remaining in the sign until 2024, brings another overlay to the current shifting of the astrological tides. Like many of the larger transpersonal cycles, the last time Neptune was in Pisces was in 1847 to 1861, so this is a once-in-our-lifetime transit. Neptune is associated with spirituality, creativity, and visualization, but also with fantasy, glamour, and illusion. Likewise, Neptune is the main protagonist in all experiences involving D words: dreams, drink, drugs, dementia, death, dissolution, and disillusionment. Water and the ocean are the domain of Pisces, and with Neptune ruling gas and oil, environmental issues are here to stay. Yet, as is characteristic of the lower form of Neptune, there will be much lying and deception surrounding the health of our water systems and fishing supplies. Actually, when Chiron first dipped into Pisces last year, we experienced the BP oil spill, and now some of the long-term consequences are being revealed, as in baby dolphins washing up on the Gulf Coast. And scientists are not sure if this is a direct result of last year's catastrophic environmental disaster. But because Neptune dissolves properties and ideologies, we will eventually loosen our dependency on oil, even though this may be preceded by more lies and cover-ups. Neptune is associated with creativity, glamour, and celebrity. In Pisces, it is the sign of the storyteller. Much of what is up for review now concerns our personal mythologies. For the majority of people, there's a tendency to actually believe you are your story, which is illusion. Maya is the domain of Neptune, and we are all living a personal, familial, tribal, national, global, and quite possibly even an intergalactic script. Where does the dream end and reality begin? Some of us will decide we want to create different dreams or recalibrate our current ones. The polarity point of Virgo can allow us to fine-tune our inner thoughts and hence outpicture a different reality. Many will not want to awaken from their respective dreams or nightmares, particularly in light of upcoming world events. Escapism will continue to take all the familiar forms of addiction to drugs, alcohol, sex, and romance. And technology, the internet was born during the Neptune and Aquarius years, will continue to provide more opportunities to live in a world of one's own imagination. Virtual reality and time travel will take on greater appeal. The urge to lose oneself will be very compelling. Suicide, rather directly or indirectly through substance or food choices, will be on the rise. End-of-time scenarios will proliferate. Whether it's another church or New Age healing center, there will be ample customers seeking redemption. And while many of these behaviors are foolish or destructive, there is a common, albeit misguided, underlying theme: the wish to return to source. Neptune has to do with the soul and spiritual longing. All forms of Neptune, even the addictive expressions, are an unconscious desire to merge with God. But as these are substitutes for the real thing, any person, thing, or concept will inevitably disappoint. Another Neptune word, and the disillusionment turns one back on oneself. And this is the dark side of glamour, false idols, with glamour meaning anything that causes us to not see the world as it really is. So Neptune and Pisces, these next 14 years, may also be involved in the deconstruction of illusion and dissolving of the personal or collective dream. But in this 3D world of polarity, there is also, thankfully, a good side to all of this energy. A reemergence of a more spiritual view of life, understanding of our ultimate unity, exploration of inner realms and dream states, deeper understanding of the collective unconsciousness are all possible manifestations of the higher form of Neptune and Pisces. Film, poetry, and the visual arts will also undergo a major renaissance. Other eras with a strong Neptune influence included the Baroque period and the Age of Romanticism. Photography and moving pictures were developed in previous Neptune cycles, so a new form of visual art, using yet-to-be-invented technology, Uranus and Aries, will most likely emerge. And I would even posit that we move beyond the three-dimensional use of materials and consider energy manipulation a new form of art. The magician David Blaine demonstrates this on a rather squeamishly sensationalistic level, but nevertheless he is using the power of his mind and energy to create a new form of performance art. A rise in mysticism, return to esoteric practices, art as a means of transcendence are all possibilities when Neptune enters the sign of its rulership. Many may finally connect with their beloved, soulmate, or twin flame. Rapture, ecstasy, and epiphanic experiences can occur, placing one in direct presence of the divine. Neptune will be floating through the sign of the collective unconscious and the dream world from now through 2024. Like with any planetary cycle, with awareness we can choose how we would like it to appear in our lives. We can recreate a new reality and follow the dreams of our soul, the dreams that brought us into incarnation. One of the more positive manifestations of Neptune in Pisces could be the emergence of a unified planet and more highly evolved human consciousness. The purpose of One World in Concert is to provide a dialogue and resource for navigating these interesting times ahead. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, rate this video, or leave a comment. Your responses are greatly appreciated.